Hey everyone, so now we're on part 1C of this Riemann sum trapezoidal rule problem, and we are now dealing with the midpoint sum of the Riemann sum rule set using 3 subintervals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a new width. I'm going to just sketch out the general axes first. Boop. Start from 0 to 120, and I'm going to find my new width. Formula we know is b minus a over n, and that's going to be 120 minus 0 over 3, which is going to be a width of 40. So I'm going to skip count by 40. So 0 to 40, 40 to 80, and then 80 to 120. Now, something that I made a mistake on speaking, I said that all the y values were increasing. That's not true for the last one. So my graph is going to sketch out to look something like this, where it kind of bends down, and then I can connect it. Okay, so let's actually start using the midpoint sum. So the way you construct the midpoints is that you want to not focus on the left or right side of the rectangle, but you want to focus on the middle of it. So in between 0 and 40, the halfway point is going to be 20, which is good that this is our number because that's the number that we actually have in a table. If you start getting values that are not in the table, then you are pretty much going to be stuck in that sense. You can put the values down, but you can't evaluate it, and you would just write your expression, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm going to compile, I'm going to write down my equation as I'm doing this. So my formula is going to be f of 20 because that's my height of this rectangle using my midpoint version of it, and then my width is just 40 this time. So plus, then halfway between 40 and 80 is going to be 60. So I have f of 60 times 40 plus, and then halfway between 120 and 80 is going to be 100. So I have f of 100 times 40. And then I can just keep doing this approximation symbol because I'm estimating. So I can just factor out the 40, and I can just plug in what f of 20 is, which is 2.8, plus f of 60, which is 4.7, plus f of 100, which is 5.2. And if I were to multiply everything and simplify, I get my approximate value of 508. So this ends up being my approximate area under the curve for the midpoint sum using 3 subintervals. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, like and subscribe, and I will make the last video pretty soon. Bye!